Detroit has been identified as a book desert, a geographic area that lacks consistent access to high quality, affordable, hard copy children's books. However, there is an organization aiming to make a change. Rochelle Graham, you're with 313 Reads to tell us a little more. Rochelle?
I certainly am. Specifically, I'm here with Dr. Leah Van Bell from 313 Reads. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
You know, it makes me sad to hear Detroit referred to as a book desert because I think back to my time as a kid. I loved books, and we had like accelerated reader. I don't know if that's still a thing, but everybody loved to immerse themselves, lose themselves in a book. You had book fairs, and to know that that's not necessarily the case for every child, it really stops and makes you think. So what are you doing to counteract that a bit?
Yeah, so and the same, loved books.
Yeah.
So we know that we are a city that is struggling with literacy. But what we really center in our coalition, we're a coalition of more than 100 different organizations working together for literacy, is that it's really not about our children's abilities, it's about access to books and access to what they need. So what we did is together we got funding through the Molina Foundation to bring $1 million in beautiful new children's books to the city. They're going out to 67 different nonprofits, to schools, libraries, churches, just all across the city to get books in the hearts and hands of children and families.
I really appreciate something you just said. It's not necessarily about your reading ability as it is as much as the resources and what's available in your environment. $1 million, I imagine, can go a long way with books. Are they all hardcover? And I, here there's like an emphasis on diversity, which I love. Simone Biles, we're all going to be rooting for her in like a week. Talk about that initiative.
Yeah, so the books are mostly hardcovers. They're all new, and it was really powerful. The books are coming in. One truck already arrived, huge semis filled with new books.
Magical.
And we've had over 300 community volunteers who are unpacking these, sorting them, getting them boxed up. We've been blown away by the volunteers. But someone was opening them, and she said, wait a minute, these are new books. We never get new books for our kids. It's like, yes, our children deserve new books, beautiful books. We're really excited about that.
You're going to make me emotional. How do you get them into the hands of kids? How are they dispersed?
Yeah, so we are giving them to these 67 nonprofits, and they'll use them as part of their programming. So that may be in the classroom. A lot of them they are giving directly to families because it's really hard to have book joy as a family if you don't have books at home. And people don't realize one hardcover book can cost like $18.
Yes.
Books are really expensive. So we're really excited to help grow that book joy by getting them in homes.
Have you ever been able to see it on the other end? You've obviously, seen the truck door go up and what that looks like, but have you seen a child, their excitement over being handed a book?
Absolutely. So much excitement about this, and there's the power of being able to open that book and write your name in it.
Yeah.
And I've shared the story. So when I was growing up, we didn't have books in the home. My mom was a single mom. Books were expensive. And I remember someone giving me a hard copy of Hop on Pop, right? And I remember opening it, and it had that little page that said, this book belongs to, and I could write Leah, and that was my book. So all these years later, I still remember my first hardcover book that I got to own. Like, this is really important.
How proud you were to write Leah, and now you're doing that for so many children across Detroit. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
We admire your commitment to this so much. Here's the information on your screen, Books in the D program, and for more, you can head to 313reads.org.